Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going over how to correctly put your foot into a binding, not only for longevity and to get the most life out of your binding, but also the easiest way to get your foot in and out of a binding. So we've got all the different types in front of me, from your combo, ski, heel slide adjust horseshoe binding. We've also got our slalom ski binding with a bungee lace over the ankle and a static lace over the forefoot. You've got your old style rubber slalom bindings here as well, so tips and tricks to get into those, as well as your classic closed-toe wakeboard boot. So we're going to run through those and check it out. Alrighty, so here we have a heel slide adjust binding, commonly seen on our combo skis. So we're going to slide that heel all the way back, peel open the front toe rubber and push the heel to the side. We're going to wiggle our toes all the way to the front of the binding, making sure our foot and binding are wet, as this makes it 10 times easier. We're going to use the holes in the rubbers to help get our heel in the right position. Now, once it's wiggled all the way forward, we can then slide that heel up so that it's snug and firm against our heel. Now, to get out, we're simply just going to loosen that heel and slide our foot out, easy as that. Alrighty, moving on to our slalom ski binding. The biggest mistake we see is people having their slalom binding out in front of them and jamming their heel down with dry feet. This makes it so much harder to get into and decreases the lifespan of our binding. So we want to make sure that our foot's wet, we're standing directly over the boot, and this will ensure that you're in the correct position to put your binding on. Don't jam your heel down and force it into the boot. Instead, leverage with the handle at the back and push your foot forward. Now, we're going to use our lockers. We're going to put some tension on our bungee lace so that we can slide this down. Same thing with our static lace across our forefoot. When it comes to securing your laces on your slalom boot, you'll see that there's little clips or hooks on the end of your laces. These are to clip back onto the laces or to the boot, just like so, making sure that our laces aren't flapping around while we're skiing. And then when it comes to taking our binding off, we're going to take some tension off the spur, and then we're going to lift that little button and as simple as slide it away from you. Now, to get out of the boot, the easiest way to do it is stepping forward out of the boot. This is going to make sure that it comes off easy, but we also get some nice longevity out of our binding. Moving on to our wakeboard bindings, we're once again going to be standing directly over our wakeboard binding, ensuring that our foot is wet, much like our ski boots. This is going to help last a lot longer. We're going to point our toe and make sure that we're going to slide our foot in, pushing it forward, trying not to jam our heel down. Now, we've got a single lace on this wakeboard boot. We're going to start from the bottom, working our way all the way up to our ankle, putting tension on the lace and sliding the locker down and pushing that pull tab in so that it's nice and locked in. Now, when it comes to loosening your laces and taking your binding off, it's as simple as pulling the pull tab and then loosening the laces much like you would on a shoe, and your foot will slide out. Now, when it comes to securing your wakeboard laces, most brands will have a insert on the outside or the inside of the upper cuff. This is so you can lock your laces away so that they're nice and secure and not flapping around. As you can see on this binding, it's nice and secured and won't trouble you while you're riding. Now, using a rubber style binding like we have here is a little bit more difficult with a wet foot. It just won't work wetting your binding and wetting your foot. You're going to need some lubrication. So we've got some dishwashing liquid here. We're going to mix a part of that into the spray bottle with some water so that we can spray our foot, spray our binding, make it all nice and soapy, and slip our foot in nice and easy. Make sure that we're using the 2 holes at the back of the heel rubber to help leverage and get our heel in. So we're going to point our toe, slip it in like that, get those 2 fingers around the holes, and then use that to leverage so that we can get our heel down and in the right position. Make sure that we're pushing our foot forward once again, rather than jamming our heel down. Now, to get your ski binding off while standing on the duckboard or on the bank, we want to make sure our fin is in a safe position. We're then going to lift our heel and then twist our ankle to one side. This makes it as easy as possible to get off while standing up. Alrighty, so that's how we're going to put our binding on and off, not only the easiest way, but to give it the longest lifespan possible. So we're not having to buy new boots every season. So check out the rest of our how-to instructionals as well as our buyers guides and breakdowns on our YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe, as well as check out waterskiasworld.com.au.